On this, the final channel news updates for 2022. It's Christmas, new daily content all month, the last ever Raspberry Pi Jam, the future's bright, the future's looking a lot more orange, a quick update on the Orange Pi 800, and Tiny Basic Computers. Not only has gone colour, we now have graphics. However, before we continue, do you have a need for reliable and cost-effective web hosting for your blog, business or personal website? If so, then look no further than Cheap Host UK. Cheap Host UK's basic plan starts from only 58p per month. That's £6.99 a year. And if you're needing a little bit more, Cheap Host UK's premium packages start from £1.41 per month or £16.99 a year, complete with a free .co.uk domain. New customers can also take advantage of an extra 10% discount when purchasing any first-time hosting package or domain name from Cheap Host UK. Use discount code SHEEP, that's SHEEP, to get an extra 10% off. For reliable, cost-effective web hosting and domains, look no further than Cheap Host UK. Full details and an affiliate link are in the description to this video. Hello everybody and a warm welcome back to channel news and updates for December 2022 from youtube.com/Wi-Fi Sheep with me, Tom. Thank you for joining me. Great to have your company. This, believe it or not, is the last channel updates for 2022 and we've got, again, a fair few things to talk about. Probably can't escape your attention that it's Christmas once again. And this month I'm trying something a little bit different. If you've not seen already, I'm attempting to do an Advent video every day up to the 24th, that's Christmas Eve. Looking at a off-the-shelf Advent calendar, electronics game kit thing. I forget exactly what it's called, but so I'm just trying to, it's behind the camera and I'm trying to look at it now. Yeah, it's something a little bit interesting and it's quite a tall order to be doing 24 separate videos in a month. To give you some context, Wi-Fi Sheep normally does about 24 to 32 videos a year. That's the entire year. So be doing 24 in a month is quite something. And by the time I finish with additional Christmas content, so the Advent thing is not the only project we're doing over Christmas, we might end up with about 26 videos, if you include this one, for this month alone. So lots of stuff for you to be watching. So, channel memberships, and we have a new Patreon who's joined us at patreon.com/Wi-Fi Sheep. So, a very warm welcome and huge thank you to Craig Simpson. Patreon and now YouTube channel memberships are both fantastic ways to help support me and this channel, and to receive first look videos and exclusive content. YouTube channel memberships offer perks such as custom user icons in the chat and comment spaces, additional emoticons, plus for all Base Plus support members access to first looks of new video content with their top tier mid-support members able to join Patrons and gaining access to our members only exclusive video playlist. A link to a full video about channel memberships should be on screen now. However you choose to support me and the channel, I can't thank you enough. Your contributions each month really do allow so much to happen. Let's take a moment to take a quick look at all the amazing people that support me and this channel. Again, a huge thank you to you all. Okay, I really don't want to get too bogged down in this, but unfortunately I do have some rather sad news. Tuesday, the 13th of December 2022 will be the very last Stafford Raspberry Pi Jam. Yeah, so Stafford Raspberry Pi Jam is a Pi Jam computer club type event that I've been supporting since it started back in February 2016. And it's been an amazing success. It outlasted almost all Raspberry Pi Jam events and clubs in the UK, including those from much larger organisations such as unis and schools and things that have, you know, huge amounts of resources and financial backing. So it's been a real survivor. And I believe that this possibly is not only going to be the last Stafford Raspberry Pi Jam, it could well be the last Raspberry Pi Jam in the UK. Basically, there's a mixture of factors, and I don't want to get too bogged down with the reasoning and sort of the politics and my feelings about this because it's a little bit raw, but a mixture of COVID, rising costs, fewer people attending, and the Raspberry Pi Foundation no longer supporting Raspberry Pi jams haven't exactly helped. And it's just become a bit of a mix, really, that unfortunately has meant that the organisers of Stafford Pi Jam feel it's no longer feasible to continue to run it in its current form. And to be honest with you, in more recent Pi Jams from Stafford, we've seen more ZX81s show up than we have Raspberry Pi 4s. I mean, it is really, really sad, and it does lead to bigger questions about the future. And is this actually the end of the second computer literacy age? And dare I say it, are we looking at the end of Raspberry Pi as the hobbyist sector consumer product? Again, big questions, and I know whenever I start questioning Raspberry Pi or its motives or product choices, I get a ton of hate speech. But I think these are genuine questions, and I think they need to be asked. I will just stress that I have full confidence in the organisers of the Stafford Raspberry Pi Jam, and they have my total backing and support. I just want to say a huge thank you, especially to Keris Locke, who has run the Pi Jams almost single-handedly for many, many years, well, basically since they started. It's been an amazing achievement, and I completely understand the reasoning of why you feel that now is the time to have to close the Pi Jam. So that's that, and we'll have to see where we are in the new year. So let's move on now to Orange Pi 800. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the Orange Pi 800 is a clone of the Raspberry Pi 400 in the same all-in-one form factor. I've been made aware that there is now some new official OS operating systems for the Orange Pi 800, including an Android and some official Linux build called Orange Pi OS. I will be looking into this. It will be the new year, so we've got to get our Christmas content out of the way, but I will be looking at that, and we'll do a couple more things with the Orange Pi 800. Saying that, I've been away recently. I've been working on some other bits, and the 800 really, really saved the day when the 400, that's the Pi 400, let me down because I didn't pack all the various adapters that's needed, and I ended up in this little room with just a VGA monitor, and I didn't have the adapters. But I did have both the 4 and the 800 with me, and I was able to simply plug the Pi 800 into this VGA monitor, and it worked fine, and I was able to extract the data from the SD card of the Pi 400, which I will show you actually. That's quite a neat trick, and we'll do a video on that again in the new year. I've also found out, and I didn't honestly realise this, that the Orange Pi 800 actually has a real-time clock. There's a battery actually on board keeping the time. I honestly didn't know this. It doesn't say it in any of the documentation, and of course I didn't take my unit apart to have a look under the hood. Had I done, I would have realised there's a battery, which means it is actually able to keep BIOS settings and time regardless if you're actually online or part of a network. That is yet again another one-up on its competitor, the Raspberry Pi 400. So finally, a quick update on Tiny Basic Computers. This is our 8-bit home build, own build computing platform project that we've been running for, a good 2, nearly 3 years now on the channel. So I've been away doing a bit of work on it, and I have posted some quite crude literal screenshots from a phone photographing a screen just to show people on the official Facebook group and also on Patreon what I've been working on. And basically, we had colour last time, but we now have new draw and graphics commands, which are available from BASIC. So in these screenshots you can see here, I'm able to plot shapes, draw triangles, squares, circles, that kind of thing, and also plot colour. And text can also be moved around the screen and plotted at various places. So it's no longer locked to just a sort of typewriter style scrolling system that we've had previous. So these are some really cool updates. This needs a whole video on its own. And again, the new year, we'll do an update video for Tiny Basic Computers. So that's it for channel news and update right now. I hope you have a fantastic Christmas and that you continue to enjoy the mega bundle of content I have planned for this year right here on the channel. Do look out for the other festive videos, not just the advent calendar. I have some other stuff in the works for a few months now, and I hope you're really going to enjoy it. It's something a little bit different, but it's all relevant to what we do here on Wi-Fi Sheep. So make sure you don't miss out. If you haven't done so already, please do consider liking and subscribing. And until next time, thanks so much for your company. Merry Christmas and bye for now.